Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today is the last day of the giveaway. So if you want to be entered, go back to my 50K video and I will tell you how to enter the giveaway. It ends at midnight. So go ahead and do that. We are also on day 14, I believe, of the 75K affirmation challenge. So if you want to be a part of that, go to my 75K affirmation challenge day 1 and I will tell you exactly how to do that. I wanted to talk about how to make manifesting a little more magical, some affirmations that you can say to just make it a little more fun. I have been doing this self-concept challenge where I've been saying I manifest instantly, and it has been so cool to see manifestations coming to life in like real time. Like I feel like I've always been pretty good at manifesting faster and faster each time that I manifest something. But since starting this challenge, I have never seen this kind of speed, and it's just so cool. So I wanted to tell you some different things that you can start affirming for to just make everything seem a little more magical. So of course, I manifest instantly. This is the one that I have been using and I have been seeing crazy results with it. Things are happening like in real time. Like as I'm affirming, I'm watching these things come to fruition, and I just personally, I find that so cool to see. So I've been loving that one. Steal it, go ahead. Another thing, sorry, I forgot I had these on. Another thing that you can use is out of thin air. So whatever you're manifesting, let's say it's money, say I receive money out of thin air. Or if you're doing like an SP, I have a healthy relationship that came out of nowhere. Say stuff like that so that it dramatically just randomly comes into your life. Another self-concept one is saying like miracles always happen to me. Great things always happen. This came out of the blue. Things happen out of the blue. Things saying stuff like that. So for that out of the blue, if you're manifesting something specific, say I got this out of the blue. But just saying that miracles happen to you all the time is so great, because you're opening yourself up to just like things randomly working out for you that you were not expecting at all. Manifestation works like magic for me is also something that you can use, just a self-concept affirmation that you can use to kind of make things happen a little more unexpectedly, things that you weren't expecting. I also think saying things like I'm someone who's spoiled, or I get spoiled. Maybe you say I get spoiled by the universe, or I'm always getting surprised, or something like along the lines of that, where you're just opening yourself up to getting crazy little manifestations. I also always tell you guys to start manifesting everything works in my favor and everything in my life is perfect, because you will just see like random things kind of happen that probably shouldn't have happened, but they just work out for you. And I think too, like starting to look at everything as a manifestation, especially if it's like a positive experience. Like the last week, every single day that I've gone to the gym, the parking spot that I like has been open. So crazy. Just every time it's open, like where I want. And so it's like, to me, I always make sure that I say like, see, everything always works in my favor. Everything in my life is perfect. Anytime things are happening that are like good and you want more of that, acknowledge it. Say, see, everything works out perfectly. I'm always getting whatever it is. I'm always getting, my perfect parking spot. Whenever I go to pull out, the roads are always clear. I tell y'all, I use that one because girlfriend has had driving anxiety in the past. So let me tell you, if there's one thing I'm affirming about, it's freaking driving. I really like manifestation works like magic, and I want to at some point really put that into my routine because I just think it's fun. And I think you should be having fun with manifestation. I think that's like a big thing, is people treat it very, very seriously, and that makes sense. It's, you have big things that you want to manifest, and I know people have deadlines and, important things that they're manifesting, but if you can kind of get over that hump, get whatever it is that you needed in the moment, then really, really try to make it fun, because it's a great thing, that you could have whatever you want. Like, that's such a blessing. And I think a lot of times we kind of forget that this is, I don't want to say that it's magical, because it's, just reality, but it's a great, great thing that we get, and it's great that we have the opportunity to learn about this. I always, feel very lucky to know about manifestation, to know about law of assumption. There were so many years I only knew about law of attraction, and I was doing that, and it wasn't, I definitely didn't completely fail with that, but it was very difficult. And, now this is so easy, but, it's like, you're so lucky to, have heard about law of assumption and to be practicing it. Like, I think you should be grateful for that. And just in general, like, there's so many people that just don't believe in manifestation and will never really look into it, and there's people that have these deep-seated beliefs that, like, life happens to them and they have no control over it. And how lucky are we that we know that we are in control? You know what I mean? Anyway, this is going to just be a short little fun video on how to make manifesting more fun. If you have any more affirmations that you can think of, go ahead and just drop those below. I literally just kind of randomly thought about this because of I've been saying I manifest instantly, and it literally feels like magic right now. I know I was sitting on TikTok, and I started affirming to myself, like, my sales are going crazy, my sales are going crazy, my sales are going crazy. And then I looked back at my phone, and immediately it had changed. It had gone up, like, drastically. And I was like, it was just like in real time. I had something else happen too. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I get a little stage fright when the camera's on, so it's harder for me to remember these things. But I had another little instant manifestation thing where I, like, literally affirmed for a second, and then it was like immediately changing. So I've really been enjoying this. Guys, if you have not started this 75K challenge and you have the ability to, I highly recommend it. My kids are getting up, so that's my cue to leave.